Give me 1 second.
Testing. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Soflo Crypto. My name is Sam. That's Kevin. And I'm going to turn the music off for a second here. Let's start off with some seriously sound advice from the Dogecoin millionaire himself. What's this guy's name? Do you even know his name? Do you even know his name? Do you know this guy's name?
Dogecoin Millionaire.
Right, okay, sorry. Here we go.
Max out my credit cards, call my mom, my aunt.
Let's go back just a little bit.
Stocks. At that point.
Right here, sorry.
No lows, only Doge.
Now Elon Musk is backing the coin. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is exactly what needs to happen. Like it was a no-brainer at that point. I went all in.
I can't think of wiser words.
February 5th, Dogecoin dipped back down.
Hold on, he's not done.
And Glauber went all in and invested $250,000.
And that's when I sell all my stocks, max out my credit cards, call my mom, my aunt, my uncle to let me borrow some money, and I go all in on Dogecoin at 4.5 cents.
Nice. That is great. That's great news. All right.
And I know, folks out there definitely want to.
That's what you guys need to do. No, that's what you guys need to do right there. Okay,
exactly.
Look, if you want to be a millionaire in crypto, you just got to sell all your stuff, max out your credit cards, ask your family members and your friends for all the money that they have, sell your dog if you need to, and just put it all into crypto, right? All into Dogecoin, specifically. No.
Exactly.
No.
Or Shiba.
But in all seriousness, guys, don't ever do that. Don't do what that guy did. And this is not financial advice. This is just advice. Don't do that. Don't ever put all of your eggs in one basket, you know? Put it in various baskets. You don't want that basket to fall down a crypto well and never be seen again. So in this video, actually, what we wanted to pretty much do is give you guys a little bit of sound advice and just on how you actually can possibly make it to 6, even 7 figures when investing into crypto the correct way. However, we wanted to give you guys a little bit of an example of what not to do first.
Yeah, he was a one in a billion there who actually hit big. There's a few people who did, but it definitely wasn't common. There's more people who lost out with Doge than who came up like that for sure.
Yeah, just like anybody who came up with Shiba Inu or anything else, it is a very small majority of the people who invested who actually get like a takeaway from that. Those are like, and I mean, a lot of people talk about how Doge is a serious coin now. I don't know why I did that. A lot of people talk about how Doge is a serious coin now. But the memes are funny, but I can't take it seriously. It's got no utility to it. There's nothing to it. It's for nothing. I mean, I guess except for a currency to buy stuff off of Mark Cuban's shop, right?
Yeah, you want some Maverick tickets or jersey.
Yeah, and
you were telling me how bad you wanted one of those the other day.
Oh, so badly. No, I don't even know anything about sports. I mean like a little bit, but not like enough to be like a fan of the Mavericks. Anyways, I'm not like not a fan. I'm just not like a fan. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not like a diehard fan of any sports team really, except for what would be a sports team if there were like a crypto sports team? No, there is no such thing. All right. Anyways, point is that starting off, obviously one of the main things you want to do when investing in crypto, especially if you're just starting off, if you're a beginner into crypto and you don't, I just saw that we have a viewer and that like kind of caught me off guard. If you want to invest in crypto and you are a beginner, then you're going to want to do as much research as you possibly can. Don't listen to one opinion. Don't watch this video and be like, oh, this guy told me to buy BNB, so I'm going to go buy BNB. Like, do some more research than that. Get as many opinions from as many people who have some knowledge in the crypto space as you can. Get as much information about the coin or the platform or the chain that you're trying to get into, and figure out who's backing it, what's the market cap, what's the volume, like what everything about the coin that you possibly can before you dive into it. That's the first bit of advice I have.
Yeah, and another thing to add to that would definitely be, don't where was I just going with that? Sorry about that.
No, you're good, man.
I was gonna say, if you're just getting into it, don't look at it. Don't look at the daily charts. You know what I mean? Look at it from a longer view. If you look at it from a whole, crypto over the past 10 or 11 years, it's gone up like 2 million% Bitcoin. You know what I mean? So those type of percentages haven't, been seen anywhere else on the stock market or anywhere. So if you look at it for the long run, it's definitely here to stay, and it's still, hasn't been adopted by everyone. There's still, I think they said 1% of institutions were actually held it in their portfolio. So there's still a lot of money to flow into it. So,
Aw, our viewer went away. Yeah, Bitcoin is great, and people think that it's going to get to, and I mean by people, I mean huge organizations, people who have been in the space for a long time, crypto influencers, which I'm not necessarily saying they have some sort of authority, but they all do think that it's going to reach over 100,000 by the end of this year.
Yeah, you even have some saying 1 million now, so not by the end of this year, but
okay, yeah, I mean maybe.
Yeah.
It's very possible. So yeah, I mean, obviously Bitcoin is a huge one. It's a good store of value, and right now it's at a great price. I'm not going to say if you put $1,000 into Bitcoin right now, you're going to become a millionaire, obviously. But if people think it's going to eventually get to 1 million, if you invest obviously enough to get 1 Bitcoin, then yeah, you could get to 1 million. But what I'm saying is, when it comes to trying to get to 6 figures and 7 figures, you're going to want to not only buy into the coins that have great utility, great fundamentals, good backing, really seem like they're going to be going places, but you're going to want to hold for a while, and while you're holding, you're going to want to always be dollar cost averaging. And what I mean by dollar cost averaging is, I mean, as the price fluctuates, when it goes down lower than it was, let's say if I bought Cardano right now at $1.76, if it dips down to $1.66, $1.69, something like that, maybe I'll put a little bit of more money on it. But I want to have a certain amount in cash set aside for those dips, so that when they do come up, I'm ready for them. So if whatever platform you're on, be it Coinbase, Binance, Qcoin, Gemini, any one of those, if you have some cash set aside in that platform so you don't have to wait for the deposit to come through or anything like that, when a dip does happen, you're able to get in there.
Don't FOMO in with everything at once.
Yeah, don't FOMO in. And by FOMO in, I know you're not talking about dips. You're talking about when stuff is starting to go up.
Yeah.
Yeah, which would bring us to the next point. Don't FOMO in. When something is on an uptrend, it's not a good idea to buy it. Even if you think you're getting in and it's going to keep going up, a lot of people think that. Just like people, when they sell their crypto when it's going down, they sell it because they don't want it to keep going down. However, there are many case scenarios where people sold their crypto when it was going down, and then it bounced back and it went back and beat its original all-time high, and they lost out on their money. So you have to be really careful with that. I would say having diamond hands, holding for the long run, or hodling for the long run, holding on for dear life, is going to benefit you much more than trying to buy and sell and buy and sell. And I know there's another point.
The leverage seems enticing and whatnot. To get all that leverage up front and way more returns off of a little bit of money, but there's a lot of people that get wrecked with leverage if you don't know what you're doing. You got to be super educated with that, and don't just jump into that seeing all those dollar signs and whatnot.
Yeah, for sure. Now, what I'm gonna say is that I'm gonna give you guys a few of my personal coins, personal tokens that I think are great investments that could get you to where you want to go, to get you to those 6 figures, to get you to possibly 7 figures. Obviously, Bitcoin is just a great one, especially right now. It's still under that 40,000. So that's a really great investment. Obviously, Ethereum is a really good investment just because of how huge it is, especially when it comes to NFTs. Binance is one of my favorites. I've been watching Binance for a while.
Look that it's sitting in number 3 already. It already overtook Tether, like we were talking about the other day. Once people start coming out of Tether to start,
yep, you did say that the other
purchasing
day.
Again.
It's exactly how you predicted it. But seriously, Binance is it's awesome, and there's a lot of NFT projects coming to Binance as well, and I know it's going to shoot up. Dogecoin is not something I think you should put your money in ever. Obviously, that's why I played the Dogecoin Millionaire guy at the beginning. Cardano is great. Polkadot is a good one, and I really, really advise you to look into these, to understand exactly what they're trying to do. Each and every one of these, what they're trying to accomplish, what they're trying to solve, what problems they're trying to solve in the current industries that they're in. So Chainlink is a really good one as well. I'm sure you've heard a lot about that. Polygon has been going up insanely. Polygon is one of the few that went up when everything was going down at the beginning of the dip. Those are some of my favorites. VeChain is also a really good one, and it's at a very good price right now. And we actually just had a video that we put out yesterday talking about VeChain. So if you want to check that video out, you should check it out. Are there any specific coins? I know I mentioned a lot of the coins that you already would have mentioned as well, but is there anything I'm missing that you wanna mention? I know you told me something about Urine Finance that you really liked.
Yeah, there's a couple of them, but if you're just getting in, stick to like those main ones in the top market caps up there, because they're not going anywhere overnight.
No.
And I know that some of the shit coins seem enticing, when you hear about people making $1 million overnight or even 100,000. But if you look a little further into it, a lot of those people aren't even able to liquidate that.
Yeah,
they're not able to liquidate it and get that money out of there. So it looks like they have all that money, but in reality, they can't even get it out. So
it's all magical money on paper.
Yeah, it's really gambling when you come to those coins, because they're just going to pump it up, a bunch on the social media platforms, and then they're just going to dump it on you. So.
Yep, they're going to shill it as everywhere they possibly can. That's why you see Safe Moon being talked about so much. Anything with the word safe or dog in it, most likely they're shilling it when they're talking about it. They want you to buy in.
As well as all the charity coins. There's been so many charity coins that have came out in the recent months. Even it's insane.
It is insane. So I would personally say, if you have like a lower budget and you just want to start off getting into crypto, I would say getting into Cardano, VeChain, those smaller price point ones are good. If you still want to get into these top 3 too as well, Binance Coin obviously isn't insanely high, but I would say Ethereum and Bitcoin are awesome. Even if you can't obviously buy a full Bitcoin or a full Ethereum, putting some money into it while it's still pretty down is a good idea, because you can see right now it's on an uptrend and it's forecasted to go way up from where it is right now. So yeah, my personal advice for you, if you do want to get into the 6-7 figures, watch out for all those downfalls, those slips, the things that could cause you to lose all your money. Like Kevin said, leveraging, like FOMOing in, like selling during the highest point of pessimism. Don't do that. Don't
just
freak
keep
out.
accumulating.
Yeah.
And don't get scared out of your positions, because somebody else is going to jump right in them.
And if you find yourself constantly looking at the charts more than you even look at, Facebook now, or TikTok, or whatever the fuck people are doing now. Don't do that. Try not to stare at it like all the fucking time. I mean, unless you're a day trader, you don't need to be looking at the charts like an insane amount. Keep an eye on everything enough so that you do know if there's a dip going on, but don't be looking at it 20 times a day. There's no need for that. That's all my advice.
You could put your buy orders in there to catch those dips, so you don't have to constantly watch the market. You just put your buy order in before you go to sleep or whatnot. So if while you're sleeping, it does happen to dip, you catch it, and everything's good. So
absolutely. And if you guys do have any questions, please let us know in the chat. Let us know in the comments down below if there's anything you guys want to let us know, anything you guys want to know about, like if you want to know how to set up buy orders in specific platforms or exchanges, let us know. Really, that's all I have to say. Obviously, like, if you want to become a millionaire in crypto, it's very, very possible. You have to do your research. You have to hold on.
Have the right mindset.
Have the right mindset. Don't freak out, basically. Have to have a tough skin.
For sure.
All right. That's all I had to say.
That's about it.
All right.
Wraps it up.
Awesome. Well, I hope you guys had a wonderful time with us here today. I know I had a good time. And if you did like this video, please hit the subscribe button. It does help us out when you also smash that like button. And let us know what you guys think in the comments below. And just to end it on a happy note here, I know that I'm going a little overboard with this, but I just gotta see this one more time real quick, everybody. This was absolutely hilarious.
I'm here.
So we're gonna watch an ad together.
My migraine takes me somewhere else where there's pain.
Only 9 more seconds.
But
keep an eye on this. This is you guys, I know you want to see what I'm gonna put on.
My symptoms fast
Free advertisement
for real
for a
migraine
second.
relief.
Yeah, whatever. Who fucking gives a shit, guys? You know what I mean? Just really, at the end of the day, who cares?
Invested $250,000.
I'm sorry, I had to do this.
And that's when I sell all my stocks, max out my credit cards, call my mom, my aunt, my uncle to let me borrow some money, and I go all